Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey.
It's Saturday Night Comics here again. We are co-hosting tonight. If you didn't notice, it's a little quieter right now because basically Joe told Sabrina to kick rocks, and she's not
You're
on the
such
show.
a dick.
So this actually gave me something popped in my head earlier today. Way back in the day, in the good old days, me and Joe were throwing around an idea about doing a show together. And I know it's all coming back to him now. And we were throwing around names and stuff, but he kind of perfected it. And so tonight's show is not Saturday Night Comics. It is the Shit Show with Mike and Joe. This is it. This is episode 1 of the Shit Show with Mike and Joe. Because
God,
we are female free, and we're gonna just do whatever we want tonight.
Yeah, it pretty much says it all in the title, right?
So I'm gonna start before I start the official intros. I'm gonna bring the fucking the myth, the man, the legend, the fucking most popular show on fucking YouTube, and he's looking around for that guy right now, Rob.
Yeah, I am.
I knew he would come on. What's up, Rob?
You guys were late, and then I get these. I'm getting these messages. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm editing a video, creating thumbnails and stuff for Monday's video, for Monday's content, and I'm like, oh man. And then I saw the link, and I'm like, God damn it, Mike fucking needs help.
Yeah, of course.
Mike always needs help. When does Mike not need help?
We help. last minute shit. Sabrina decided to take the night off, which is cool. Like she's been working a lot and pretty.
I think
pretty
tired.
So
rotation because it was like Mike was off 2 weeks ago, then it was Joe, and now it's Sabrina. So it's just a rotation. So it's a 3-man team, but only a 2-man hosting job. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, I mean, me and Joe get seniority of taking days off, so she was the last one to get the day off. So, so that's why today is the Shit Show with Mike and Joe. We came up with this a couple years ago, or
it was a long time ago. Yeah, we never did anything.
We had thrown the idea around, and so tonight's episode 1.
We allow Sabrina 1 day off a year. That's all she gets. So she chose today. So
wow,
we'll allow it.
It worked out perfect. So I am Mike, aka Gotham City Comics. I am the fucking bus driver tonight, and we're gonna be driving off road. We got Zombie Joe here. What's up, dude?
What's up?
How's it going? How's everything? You were fucking plowing the fields today, huh?
Yeah, as usual, right? I don't go anywhere. I'm pretty boring. So yeah, just doing yard work all day.
Right on.
Nothing. The potato fields keep me busy.
And then we got, as I said, Rob's Fat Stacks here. What's up, dude? So what were you doing when I interrupted you?
I'm literally still doing it while we're talking.
Oh, nice.
I'm currently working on the thumbnail for Monday's video.
Oh, it's going to be a good one too, huh? What do you got in store? Tease us for Monday. What do we expecting to see? Some good shit.
It's always good shit.
Yeah. Oh, I got lots of good shit for Rob tonight. That's kind of also why I wanted him on here, because I'm gonna bombard him again with fucking my love for fucking. Oh, let's see. Here we go. So that's what we're gonna expect on Monday. Look at how cute he is, dude. He is like happy.
Look at the beard, like it's like perfectly manicured, perfectly square. Like that's impressive.
I think that's
not gonna lie.
But you see, everything is keyed in by the text. Right? Yeah, that's your teaser.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I get it. Ooh, 616. I like 616 comics. They're good shit. Oh, where the fuck did he go? I swear I didn't do that.
Wow,
I wonder
Mike.
if Sabrina's working. I wonder if Sabrina's working behind the scenes and she's kicking him off.
She's sabotaging the show.
Yeah, I swear to God, I didn't do that.
Who's that rookie kicking me off? Oh,
Hey, that was probably JD. Where's JD? He's not in here yet?
it's so funny. I'm not used to not having admin controls on StreamYard, and where I would push the end screen instead was the exit. So
Oh, yeah.
I hit the parachute. I was like, oops, whoa.
That's all right.
But yeah, so that was the teaser. Was the text font was
Okay.
the
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see that then.
that's one of the best things I love right now is as much as anyone wants to knock certain things for AI, the one thing that I use it for on a regular basis is stuff like that, where I just go like thumbnails. I take a picture, I put it, I compose everything else. But hey, I want text that says this in this style. Here's an example. And so like for the only my slabs where I'm doing do it in the style of Star Wars because I'm doing a Star Wars theme. It's like, okay, boom, here you go. Now do this in this theme. Okay, boom, here you go. And it's a great tool for that because I don't have time to go buy graphic text patterns from everything else in the world and whatever else. And so it could just automatically create it in that style. It works great.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's not perfect though. I get times where sometimes I fight way too long, try to get. It's like what it thinks it should look like and what I think it should look like are different things, and that's where I found supplying it with an image and a sample, saying, "Here's your reference."
Yeah.
Then it's much better.
You're like the Russo brothers, dude. You're leaving us little hints. You're just dropping a picture and you're telling us to find everything, all the little Easter eggs in your thumbnail.
I mean, if you know, So it's like, oh,
yeah.
So while we're on the topic of AI, didn't you use AI for your fantasy football team this year?
I used it for drafting.
For drafting,
so far,
okay.
And I have found that there was a couple issues with it.
It doesn't seem to be working out the greatest.
Well, what I found was
just to be honest,
it was looking at because the stats I uploaded were last year's stats as a reference. Because for the initial draft, I said, okay, here's all the stats for season of last year's season, but I didn't explain that they were last year's season. So it just assumed that it's like it was drafting players assuming they were like still on that team and stuff. And even though the players were traded or had different situations now. So it was poor prompt engineering on my part. And every once in a while, like even still, it doesn't do a great job. Sometimes it gives me some interesting information if I ask it certain scenario situations, but a lot of times like I'll read something and then it'll say something. And I go, well, but isn't this? Oh yeah, that's a good point. In that case, based on that, actually, so in other words, you gave me bullshit information the first time. And that's fair. I mean, look, it's a language model. It's not really it's not like I built something custom built for this. I just took a standard GPT and kind of said, here's what I want you to try to do. And I didn't spend it, but
at this point, I'm just shocked that I'm actually like not at the very bottom, right? Because I'm just randomly in there doing shit. I haven't watched a single football game this year.
Either have I.
Like I'm just
I don't have any. I don't have any streaming service to watch the games right now, and I'm refusing to pay for it.
So you have to have streaming to watch football now.
Well, I could put an antenna up, but I don't have an antenna on the roof, and I'd have to find a place to put an antenna someplace around where I'm at. The stations are in 3 different locations, so you'd have to rotate the antenna depending upon what station you're trying to. It's nuts, and it's like even for their cable, it's $30 a month just to get the local stations to be able to watch the football games, and like online streaming. Like one of the packages was like something like $100 or something. Oh, I'm not paying that stuff, man. Forget it. I don't need it. So
that's crazy.
But yeah, no, your team's doing well, and that's the only way it is sometimes with fantasy football. You can sometimes it's 40% luck of the draw and another 40% luck of injuries throughout the season. Mm-hmm. And then the last 20% is actual managerial skill or when it comes to these things. So
it's all fun and games, right? You're
Yeah,
gonna
and if
kick my ass this weekend. So
well, it
It'll
was
be
fun is
fine.
you can look at my team. It's like, oh, you're 2-4 or whatever. But when you look at like points, if you look like overall points scored, either I'm like in the top 3 or 4 of all the teams as far as total points scored. Every week I've played somebody, they've like played really well too. Even like whoever GM, the Doom, whatever, who's like 0 for 6. The week I played him, I barely beat him because he scored 110 points that week, and I had to score. So
Yeah.
it was. I've had really difficult matchups, and now I'm going to suck this week. I think this week, no, this week and next week, the next 2 or 3 weeks gets tough for a lot of people because 7, 8 weeks, 7, 8, 9 are a lot of bye weeks.
yeah.
Yeah. I had a big one, I think a week or two ago, last week, I think. But yeah, the injury thing is crazy because, yeah, I think I have a good team. I mean, but then, all my star players are getting injured or every week they're questionable. And, you got to hope that they're going to, I've noticed a lot of times I think they just label them as questionable just to not let the other team prep for it right or something.
So there's actually a way that it's supposed to be done in the NFL for whether they're out, questionable, doubtful, depends on like whether or not they practice during the week at all or what there's different percentage likelihoods refer to that. Questionable is oftentimes means, hey, look, they're injured. They're probably going to play if they're questionable. But there's a chance that they might not if something flares up on them. Whereas doubtful is they're most likely not going to play, but if they suddenly got better, they could. Then you got out, which is just nope, they're not playing, right? So they may not even travel with the team.
Of all the matchups I've had so far in this whole fantasy football league with us, you're the first person I've seen use the injured reserve spot. I've not seen anybody else do that yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I've stashed players that were like that were like Brandon Ayuk. Okay, great. Who nobody wants to carry them on their active roster, but I can put them on my IR. It doesn't eat up any space. Now I can carry them and hold them this whole damn time. Right. There was another running back I had for a while that was like that, but then when that running back came back, it turned out he wasn't going to the number 1 spot, so that was fine. So I ended up dropping him, but then I had to carry, and that's where you get other players. Though I had to carry Rashee Rice. He was suspended for 6 weeks. Now I didn't draft him initially.
He's back.
He's this week's his first week back. Yeah. So I picked him up 3 weeks ago because I knew that eventually somebody would want to pick him up when he's getting closer to coming back.
Oh yeah.
But so I was willing to stash him for 3 weeks because I was using my IR spots and stuff too. And there were no bye weeks yet. So I said, great. Now this week it plays off great. I get to play Rashee Rice on his comeback week. At the same time, I have other players that are out on bye weeks and stuff that, works out great for me. But yeah, you should absolutely.
I got Mahomes, so I'm glad Rice is back because I got Mahomes going this week. So
I think people should use their IR spot, especially. I was surprised, especially in a league like this where they give you 2 IR spots. That's insane. I've played in leagues where we haven't allowed any IR spots, and we've had far less bench spots, just to force people to have to make difficult decisions. But hey, this is easy mode, baby. except that you're the one who's sitting there at 4-1 or something, 5-1, 4-2.
I know, Joe. Yeah, you're doing pretty good, aren't you? I think I'm 3-3.
Yeah, I'm like 4-2, but I'm going to lose to Rob tomorrow. So
you don't know that. This is
Joe,
the thing.
I don't think I played you yet.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna beat your ass, boy.
I'm not afraid of you.
I said the same thing to Rob.
The thing about the pre matchups is those projected points. It's easy to get lost in that. But if you look at the matchup, we're looking at right now a 4-point spread on the projected between the two of us, dude. you just don't know which wide receiver all of a sudden goes off on that day and gets 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns that day, and all of a sudden it completely throws everything out.
That's
of
what
whack.
happened with me and Taylor. Like I was same situation I'm in right now with you, right? And I just wound up winning by like 1.5 points.
Yeah, I was down, I think 50. I was projected to lose by like 15, 20 points last week, and I ended up winning by 10 because a couple of the receiver for Atlanta, London, he went off. All these fools went off that I wasn't expecting.
The worst was, I think last week for me. I lost massively. But it was like 135 to 82. I mean, it wasn't even close, right? But as I want to say, yeah, on top of it all, I think. Is this the week I'm thinking of? I'm trying to see that. I can't see the lineup for that week. For the other team, either it was last week or the week before, I lost, and they didn't even have their quarterback. It's like they had Brock Purdy to play his quarterback, and he was out, and I still lost. It's like you.
Oh yeah,
and I want to know, like, how is Matt so good at this? Like, he has not lost a single fucking game. There's not
That's
one.
wild. He's come close. I almost beat him. It was a week or two ago. I mean, it was we were going back and forth the whole night, all Sunday from Sunday afternoon till Monday night. I was winning, then he was winning, then I was winning, and it was. I mean, I lost by like 4 points, I think. I mean, it was a really close one. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I think if you look at the schedule and look at,
that's what we thought you were going to do, Joe. We thought you were going to come in and just demolish everybody, because that's always what happens. The new guy comes in and just fucking everything's out the window.
So I'm kind of in the same situation. I didn't go through the whole thing like Rob did with the Chat GPT or whatever, but I did the Yahoo thing where it picked for me, right? So I kind of cheated on the start. But ever since then, I'm like doing all this stuff myself, just randomly. I didn't even know that you could swap people out when you had a bye week. I only learned that 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you learned it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm like learning all this stuff as we go along. So I mean, as long as I don't finish last this year, I'm happy. That's all I care about.
That's my thing. Is I don't want to get tased or stunned or whatever it is that we're gonna do to the last place person.
Yeah,
I don't care if
any
I
of
finish
it.
9th out of 10th. I don't care. Don't care.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not at the bottom.
Yep. Same here.
That's what I focus on, is just trying to not lose like if I could lose one, then win. If I could just stay, even and try to get as many points as possible. Because the points are what's gonna decide it. Even though the record is those points.
Like, I so regretted this in the beginning, and fucking Cisco fucking talked me into this shit, because it was a whole thing between me and him talking shit, and then he left, and then he's not even in it, and then I was stuck in it, right? Because it had to be 10 people.
Yep.
So I was kind of pissed at first, but now I'm actually having fun. It's fun. It's fun to watch everything and kind of have to go through and look at everybody's stuff, and I'm enjoying it.
I like it. Yeah, it introduces you to new teams and new players and get you involved in football. Yeah. Not just your team. It was
actually 2 weeks ago. It was whoever Bubba's Warriors is. I think that's
the other one that left.
Oh yeah.
Paul.
Paul, he was the one who had freaking Brock on the and Brock didn't even play. He got no points from him, but he killed me because he had like Christian McCaffrey in, and Christian McCaffrey went,
that guy's literally doing everything right now. He's
the fact that the Niners are 4-2, and if you told anybody, hey, the Niners are going to be 4-2, you're not going to have your starting quarterback, you're not going to have your first, second, or third string wide receiver, and your tight end, they're all going to be out,
and their best offensive lineman.
Yeah, and your best offensive lineman, and then later on we'll take away some of your defensive players while we're at it too. Your best defensive player, and then we'll take your second best defensive player, and it's like, how can you compete losing that many top guys? Because it's not just like, it's one thing you lose one star, but you just lost like all your captains on your team are off the field because they're all injured and they're done for the season, except for, Purdy's coming back. I mean, I get, so eventually he's got that turf toe. And then meanwhile, thank God you had a serviceable backup who's coming in doing well, but I mean, he's hurting like he's taking a licking.
Yep.
And then you got you I guess the only thing that's kind of saved them is that they went and got I can't forget the wide receiver's name, Mike Bourne, I think it is, who used to be on the Niners but then was in New England with this guy, and so they have some relationship or something. But I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. Anyways, football, hooray, football, yay!
Woo. Okay,
All right,
so Mike, you got another topic?
Yeah, I got a little funny story. So,
loser of the league has to eat a ketchup hot dog. That's what it is.
I'm fine with losing then. Let's go.
My kids this weekend are performing at there's a big pumpkin patch out here in our area that it gets packed every year. It's Oak Canyon Pumpkin Patch or something. It's a really big one. And so my kids are performing there. So we were there, today. And after they did 3 performances, and then, we go get them tickets and let them run around, do stuff. They have, rides, games, food. It's like a carnival. It's like a carnival and a pumpkin patch had a kid. Like there's rides, all this stuff. So we're letting the kids go on rides, and they have that one. You've seen it at the carnival. It's the one, the big circle, and you stand there and you hold the bars and it spins like this, and then it kind of tilts up like this, and it's
the
all
Gravitron.
Open. It's not the enclosed one, it's the open one. It's the one that's just like it looks like the old thing on the playground when we were kids.
It's like a bench. It's a bench all the way around, right? And
and you just stand up and you hold the bars. It's like caged in, it's open. It's not the closed. I know which one you're talking about. That one's fun. So, everybody gets on and it goes around. It's going around for a little bit and then it stops. The guy stops it and somebody gets off and then they restart it. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, what did they do that for? They're going again. Well, the lady that got off was fucking pregnant. She was pregnant. She had a hoodie on and she decided to get on this ride that spins around going fast, and she's fucking pregnant. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that kid was in a fucking washer cycle. Like,
fuck them kids.
At least while you're spinning around like that, her water didn't break.
Dude, that would have been wild. They'd be like, "Oh shit, they got."
You all would have been wet.
It's 40X. Yeah, this bitch was pregnant because we're looking at this lady that she got off, but you couldn't. She had a big hoodie on, so you couldn't tell. I don't know how they found out. I mean, maybe the baby peeked out and said, "Hey, can we slap this shit for a minute?" The bitch is pregnant, and she's on this damn ride.
Why would she be on any carnival rides?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
That's why anyone wants to go on a carnival ride. It's like the most unsafe thing in the planet. I'd rather drive in a Yugo.
Either her baby daddy was just as retarded as her and didn't care, or he wasn't around. Because I don't know who lets. If my wife's pregnant, she's not getting on a goddamn ride. Like we're getting her a wheelchair so she can just be pushed around all day. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is going on? My kids are on that damn ride. Like, I don't need them, having to catch a baby, fucking grab it by the umbilical cord while it's going around. Like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, she was wild. I've never seen that before. So that was something new. The rest of the day was fine. We were shooting apples. They had those cannons. They had like a big area, and there's like cars and pumpkins and stuff, and you put the apples or in this big can, you push and fucking shoots it like a couple 100 yards.
The place where I used to live used to have a pumpkin one where it would shoot pumpkins.
Yeah, this one too. It was like either small pumpkins or apples.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was cool. We let the kids do that and
pumpkin chunkin'.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Besides that little, that lady almost gave birth to her kid on a fucking carnival ride. I mean, it was fun.
Gave birth on the carnival ride.
Yeah, that shit was wild, dude. Let's see what we got here. We got a couple people in here now. We got Batmite. What's up, Doreen? Touchdown Notre Dame. Who cares about Notre Dame? Katie.
Wow.
Roll Tide. That's what I'm talking about. Roll Tide, baby. Bama. We got Katie in here. What's up, Katie? That was my my little interaction for today was pregnant lady on a fucking carnival ride. That was fun. So let's see. You got anything? Did you pick up anything this week, Joe, or no?
So I got something that I want to talk about before we move on to that. So
All right,
something I've noticed recently at my LCS, right? With all the fallout from Diamond Comics and the previews book going away and all that stuff, like it seems to be a huge problem for like independent companies and smaller distributors getting their books in the store.
Yep.
Right? Like they're almost non-existent at this point. It's Marvel and DC and Image. You have to I don't even know how to get to it anymore other than ordering it myself and having it shipped to my house. Like my LCS, it's not the same anymore. I feel like this is going to be catastrophic for the comic book industry. Like these smaller publishers, they're going to only be limited to like their social media presence or Kickstarters because people aren't going out and searching out their websites. It's just they're self-promoting now.
Well,
they don't have the LCS.
Some of them are climbing on board with either Lunar or with Penguin for distribution, but there are still some that are having challenges getting set up to do that because Penguin and Lunar had been limiting how many they were taking on for a bit. The other problem is that, like you said, is even if they're set up on Lunar or Penguin to do distribution, the fact that Diamond's previews had been pretty well established for allowing you to order the books. Some of the LCSs are having difficulty when it comes to getting orders for some of these other small books. And I know, like, talking to my shop, they've said to some of these books, hey, look, if you want something, let us know. We'll figure it out and try to get it for you. But we're not going to bring in, unless a lot of these books now, they're not bringing in what they used to if people aren't having them on their subscription pull list, because it's just hard to track them down or keep on top of it.
My LCS told me, like, we can't pay shipping to 7 different companies. Like, that's just taking away all our profit.
Yeah.
When it was just 2 companies, like, that was okay. Now that it's all these different people, like, what's the point? Like, if they just stick to the big 2, then they can get everything in. It's limited shipping, limited cost. But if they have to ship from this company and that company and this one and that one, it's overwhelming. It's too much to track, too many costs.
Yeah,
and I feel like
some of those really
horrible.
Some of those really, really small presses, they're the ones that are still struggling to get hooked up with somebody. Like K-pop said, a lot of them are actually teamed up with like Lunar and stuff, and so they can get stuff. Because like I know like Mad Cave and some of those other ones, depending on what you're looking for, are on there, but there are some really small ones though. Like I don't know who, like Antarctic Press, I don't know who they're going with at all, or if they're even doing anything. And so yeah, I understand it's tough, and the comic shops are don't like it either, because it's even with 2. That's the only good thing about Diamond is that they had one distributor that they got all their books from. It was one shipping rate. And they all the books came, and they came fairly, say what you will. And all the time I've collected comics, they were pretty reliable. Get your books in on time. Very rarely did we have late delivery, only when there's a major weather. Now it seems like weekly there's one or the other, there's no shipment on time, and you have to come back another day. Like this last week, no Marvel again. Seems to be the worst out here on the West Coast. No Marvel.
Yeah.
All the time.
You see, we got Marvel last week. we were good. We're pretty good with getting stuff. Like we get our stuff consistently. Like occasionally, I'd say maybe twice a year they don't get what they're supposed to get.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just all the small distributors. Like, and I've always been the guy that had the previews book, right? I like the previews book. I want to see everything. Like, it's easy to keep track of what I'm going to order, when I'm not. If I have to go on a website, like, it's harder to.
That yeah, it's
I don't know.
not too
I
bad.
feel like it's.
But K-pop's got another point, and she's right on. Again, it's just saying, a lot of them are owed money by Diamond.
Yeah.
And so a lot of them are struggling to even get their books printed and pay their artists and everything else too, which is exacerbating it, right? So going on pre-order, yeah, okay, full orders on their website, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess because I noticed because I use Comic Hub now to order through my LCS, and I do not like the way that website is managed. It's really hard to navigate. There was one I was using before. I can't remember the other one. It's a way better one, but it was so easy to navigate. You can just find the book you want.
Yeah, I was generally happy with previews, but now my shop has moved to League of Comic Geeks or whatever. That's what they use to manage online pull lists and whatnot, and it's okay for the most part. I just find it more challenging to find. I'm always struggling to try to remember where is FOC.
Yeah,
it's like you've got to hunt and peck. It's not intuitive. Whereas the other just had a button FOC and it brought up instantly. Here's all the stuff that are FOC.
Yeah, this other site that I used to use, same thing. It was right on the homepage. It was just new arrivals, whatever, and it was just you drop down menu and you just go to FOC, boom, right there, and you bring it up and it had everything. This one I got to click 2 or 3 times and look for it. It's it's under new arrivals, and then I have to go down and scroll. It's really hard. So I just call my shop now, either when I'm in there or I just call them and say, hey, I saw these books. I go online and just look up what's coming out and just call and say, hey, I want to order this. I mean,
see, like for someone like me though, I don't collect. I collect a little bit of Marvel just because of Carnage. I don't collect DC really. Most of what I collected was independent, like random stuff, right? Whatever caught my eye in the previews book, all that kind of stuff. So now it makes it 10 times harder for me to find new things and things that I'm into. And I just don't have the time to go to all these different websites.
For not being a bandwagon jumper. If you just jump on a bandwagon like Mike, things are easy. You can
get whatever you want.
Seriously. I'll just become I'll just be a Batman guy. I just fuck it because I just give up,
Hey, I'll get you started. I got a lot of Batman shit. I just was buying Batman,
Superman, Spider-Man. You can have everything you want.
I mean,
except for good storytelling. I'm sorry.
Seriously, that's a fact, motherfucking fact.
Yeah, look at all you want to start with Batman. Look at all the shit in the shops right now. I mean, there's like 15 different Batman titles. Like, why? I mean,
send me Spider-Man.
All-Star this and this and that and Batman this and
because they sell so much so that I finally had when I pulled the trigger and I said forget it. I'm getting I'll get the Detective Comics and I get the Batman book. That's it. None of the other billion other Bat books and Spider-Man. It's like I get the Amazing Spider-Man and I'm not picking up any of the Spider-Man 97.
Yeah.
Well, the Ultimate I do get. Ultimate is really really good. And I but I don't pick up like the
Spider-Man 94.
94 or some of these other ones that come up periodically or any of the little short mini series. It's like if something comes up really good on them, I'll wait for it to hit a graphic novel or something and I'll consider I'll get it then, but then I forget about it and then I never do. So
yeah, it's wild. Like there's too much shit to keep up with. I remember when it was just New 52.
Well, even then it's like there's so much, and then you got all the Absolute universe, right? So it's like Batman, Superman, an Absolute Batman, and
All In. I mean, then you got Absolute All In, and
then I want to be cool and I want to read something different, and so then I pick up, I'm picking up my Flash Gordon and Defenders of the Universe, and then it's like then my Transformers. And next thing you know, it's like you got 14, 15 books. You're like, oh man.
Yeah.
Star Wars I've gotten better at, where I only read one book. I don't read all. I used to get like every title. I was like, oh, I can't do this.
Oh, that's how I was with New 52. It was just all the Batman stuff, all the Harley Quinn stuff, all the Green Arrow, Green Lantern. I was all about it, but I had to cut my pull list down. It was just getting crazy, and now I just look for covers or something cool. And that's it.
Mark Spears.
Yeah, basically just Mark Spears. I just downed 15 copies for the Christmas themed stuff that's coming out. They're like Krampus, or I can't remember what they're calling it, but the orders were going in on Monday, so I ordered 15 blind bags.
What an incredible waste of money.
I don't care, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
So I love it.
I can argue both sides, right? I mean, I understand where people used to say like, oh, variants are the bane of the existence and they're ruining comics. Da, 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 da. But at the same time, variants have helped keep comics going in this current day, right? And blind bags, it's like, I understand, some people will go, oh, get turned off by it. It's gambling, this, that, and the thing. At the other time, sometimes it's a little fun to pick up a couple. It's helping the comic shops sell more books. It's helping the publishers sell more books. And for some folks, like the fact of like the knockouts, right? I bought 2 blind bags. I pulled a 1 in 100 in it. So I spent $20. I got a 1 in 100. If I wanted that Mark Spears 1 in 100 in the shop, in a normal situation, it's going to cost me anywhere from $80 to $100 usually to get that book. And so it's a chance at getting something amazing for less. But there's other, same thing you can say about people who play the lottery.
But with those variants like that, if you're not going to flip it immediately, like 95% of variants, like exclusive, all that stuff, they don't hold their value. Like they immediately drop. And they're not worth anything.
So you're assuming that everything has to be based on value.
To buy stuff like that, yes. To buy stuff that I love, no. Right? I'm not buying the variants. Like I'll buy all the Carnage variants. All the Carnage variants, I buy them all because I love Carnage. It's going in my collection. There's no value of it to me. Those books will die with me, and my kids will have a fucking garage sale.
So if Marvel came out with a Carnage blind bag,
I'd buy them all.
Okay. So the same thing is like if you're into Batman, you buy the Batman book. If you're like Mark Spears, then great, you buy this. Now some of these I've bought more than I probably normally would because I'm just using them for shorts content. And then afterwards, I'm taking the books, and for the most part, I'm just putting them in my giveaway bin or whatever else. But because I don't care to hold on to them. Some folks, though, are super into those creature covers. And the one thing I'll say about the Mark Spears ones is there's a lot of different covers. So if you want to do trading with folks who have duplicates to try to get all those different covers, like trading cards, there's a lot to do that with, in addition to the chase for the others. And they're at least only the cost of a regular comic. So,
how many of these people buying these blind bags and all this? How many do you think actually have read the story inside the book, like the Monster series or this new series or anything else he does?
I've seen a few people on because I
guarantee you the story is shit. I guarantee you.
Probably, but I've seen people online post, asking, Mark Spears, like Mark Spears on Facebook. I follow him, and somebody was asking him, "Hey, is the story the same in all of these variants?" And he's like,
it's one, it's one book with multiple covers." But I'll take this opportunity to say, if you're really interested about this, there's going to be a phenomenal interview with Mark Spears next Friday. Our friend MJ Comics from the UK. He's a phenomenal interviewer, and he is going to be part of Comics Curing Cancer, and he has lined up Mark Spears for an interview, a sit-down interview during Comics Curing Cancer. So one of the hottest artists.
When does that air? Is that going to be live, or is it going to be? It's going to
be live. Yeah, it's going to be live at
Mike's going to be watching with his pants off.
It should be. I think 2 p.m. Eastern. So.
Okay, so 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, yeah.
I'm there. It's on the 20 what? The 26th, 25th,
Friday, 24th.
24th. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I saw that today. I saw the post about that today. That's super cool.
Yeah, he just got it, secured it yesterday, I think it was. He let us know, and it was instantly okay. Great, let's change his lineup, because originally he was going to do a show focusing on UK pricing variants or something, but he wanted to do an interview because that's what he's really best known for is his interview shows. And yeah, he got this, and it was like, yeah, dude, you got one of the hottest artists right now. You know, whether you and maybe and part of this pushback that I think the Joes have in here is the same thing that other people will have, which is just when you get he's so much the flavor of the month on, and so many different variants that are out and or has been for the last 2 months, really, that it can be like, okay, I'm done with him. I'm ready to. It's just like happened to Peach Momoko, right? Everybody loved Peach Momoko stuff, and then all of a sudden it was like there's too many covers. And then all of a sudden, everyone was like done with her for a while. Yeah. And you know, it's Mark Spears. He just with it, not only with his monsters and all the variants he's doing for this, and then there's this, but he's been doing variants. He did all the Silverhawk variants. He's done Thundercats. He was doing variants for Dynamic Forces, and then he's doing variants for DC, and he's using for this. Eventually, people will start to kind of go like, "Oh, I'm done."
Yeah, I think he's got that hardcore fan base, and then everybody else is just going to be like, all right, that's, you know, I like, you know, his Batman stuff, or I like his Universal Monsters stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. But he's got that hardcore, you know, just like everybody else, you know, you got Adam Hughes and, you know, all those people, they got their hardcores, and then everybody else just kind of picks and chooses what they want. And well, speaking of artists, I'm going next Saturday, me, Robert, and probably JD too. Todd McFarlane is doing a signing in Pasadena, which is totally cool. It's at P Dots Comics and Collectibles. And we were making a joke. I was making a joke to Robert. That's, you know, this guy's that runs this shop this is going to be the most people he's ever seen in there. But yeah, it's totally cool. It's one signature per person, and it's $20, which is like incredible for Todd McFarlane. And all
because it's going to charity.
Going to charity for the fires. Yeah, because I don't know, you know, I'm not going to get political or anything, but nobody knows where the money's going. There's just a bunch of rubble still, and these fires happened a while ago. So, you know, yeah, he's doing a really cool thing, and it's going to be packed. I think I'm going to take my Batman book because, you know, all the fanboys are going to take their Spawn #1s, and, oh, here, sign my Spawn #1. I'm taking my Batman book because I think it's an iconic cover, and I love it. That's like one of my favorite covers of his, so I'm going to take that one, get it signed, and send it off to CGC.
How long do you think the line is going to be?
Oh, it's probably going to – I told Robert, because he lives in Monrovia. He's, you know, about 10, 15 minutes from Pasadena. I was like, we might as well just park at your house and stand in line. The line's going to start in his front porch.
Right.
It's going to be crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's going to be it's only 4 hours. I think it's from like 10 to 2. But I like that they're only doing one per person to kind of keep the line, you know, hopefully to keep the line moving. And I'm sure people are going to want to take a picture or whatever, but, you know, but I like, you know, yeah, it's cool of him to do that. I mean, because you go to a con and you're going to be paying a fucking mortgage payment to go get him to sign something and, you know, talk to him for a few minutes. And so, yeah, that's cool. I mean, so yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to fly to the UK and go crash that fucking interview and go be like, hey, Mark Spears, sign my books, dude. I got fucking 35 books here I need you to sign. Fuck your interview. I don't care. I know everything I need to know.
He's in the UK?
Well, the guy, our host of the show is in the UK.
Oh, so I need to find out.
Here, Mark Spears, I don't know where Mark Spears is at. This is the wonderful world about these communications. I don't know if you know this, Joe. I'm not in Idaho.
Oh, what? I'm shocked.
Mike's not either.
Oh, I am. I'm in his backyard right now. I can't wait till this show.
The magic of the internet, we can, and phones before that, we can talk to people over distance.
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
It's magic.
Not to the. Yeah, you goddamn right, Dorian. That's what I'm talking about. We don't know where it's going. Yeah,
I have a question for you. How have you not brought this up? Because you work for the Postal Service. D&D stamps.
This is
Like,
the first I've seen
bro.
of it. See,
What the fuck?
my particular office, they don't tell us They don't tell us shit. We got
Make me big.
yelled at the other day for fucking talking. We were told to fucking not talk anymore.
There we go. So yes, D&D stamps, Dungeons and Dragons.
No.
They're pretty cool.
I've never heard of this.
I don't play Dungeons and Dragons, but I mean, I do
Those are
mail
dope.
shit, so I was like, dude, these are pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
those
yeah,
are
I had to
dope.
buy them.
So those just came out?
They're this year.
Oh, it's
So
coming out.
they've been out for this year. So
Oh.
I'm assuming they've been out for like 10 months.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. Yeah, see, our office, they don't promote stuff like that. I don't think. I mean, maybe they had something in the lobby. I don't go out to that area. So
Wow.
I know I did get this. I'm glad you brought that up because my mom got me this probably a few years ago. But I got these ones. We got it it's framed and everything, these Batman stamps.
Batman.
United States Postal Service, October 9th, 2014, New York, New York. Yeah, and it's got like some of the different logos and stuff like that.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, those D&D ones
I got
are
a
cool.
sheet of Ronald Reagan stamps.
There you go. That's what I'm
I
talking
love it.
about.
37-cent stamps. Come on.
When I was a kid, when they came out with the Elvis stamps, I bought a sheet of Elvis stamps. I don't know what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
I was thinking.
One of my aunts, even after he, way after he died, we'd be sitting around on the weekends for dinner and stuff, and she swears up and down. She would swear up and down, oh, Elvis is still alive. I'm going to go meet him, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, bitch, you crazy? And she's like, no, he's alive.
These are crusty.
She was like the biggest Elvis fan. Like, it was wild. And if she was alive today, she would still believe she would still think he was alive.
You know the stamps are, I love these old ones, self-stick stamps. They're like, these are 39-cent stamps. So it's like, they get all crusty for all these years.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I forgot about these stamps. Well, they're Christmas stamps. I'll use them at Christmas. But now it's like, what? I got to use two of them now to mail a letter. How much is a letter now?
Right.
First class postage.
50 something cents, right?
It's almost close to 70. It's close to it's close to 70 cents, I want to say. I think
Oh, is
it's
it
like
70?
I want to say it's like 60 something cents now.
I don't remember what I paid.
I was so happy when I found a big roll of Forever stamps in another drawer.
Oh yeah, Forever stamps are the greatest. I tell everybody when I was used to work inside, I would tell them buy the Forever stamps. Just trust me. Just buy them and let's
78 cents now for a standard letter.
God damn.
I was off.
61 cents for a postcard.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So I could use two of those snowflake stamps this year. 39
Good.
and 39 would be 78.
There you
Perfect.
go.
On the nose. I guess that's what I'm doing. Save myself some money.
There you go.
Those, and I think I have a couple of the points set of international Forever stamps for my international mail. Oh goodness. When are you
What's
guys
up?
going to start delivering to Canada again? That's what I really want to know.
Hey, look, I'm wearing my shirt tonight. There it is right there.
Look at that. Yeah. That's
that.
a great looking shirt.
My logo right there.
Look at that back.
Sabrina made for me.
Let's see the backside.
Rob was so kind to fucking
Yeah.
get this shirt made for me.
Look at that. Boom.
Deep Comic Club, whatever it says.
Stand out from the flock.
Stand out from the flock. There you go.
The idea of it is not only does a black sheep stand out from a flock of white sheep, right? But you should collect how you want. Everybody here, like, we collect differently on what we do. You're the I want that dirty, dingy, crappy pile of crap comic, man. Collect what you want. Stand out from everybody else. Don't go with the flock. The influence. Do what you want.
Exactly.
Joe wants to collect nothing but Carnage books. Fucking rock on, baby. Do what you want. Go do it your way. I want to encase everything in fucking carbonite. Fucking A, do it, baby.
Yeah.
Who cares? That's kind of like the whole mantra of the club, right? Is just the passion of doing it, support each other. But at the end of the day, we're not here to do what everybody else does. We do what you want to do your way, and we're going to support you in your decision to do it your way. So that's the
Yeah,
whole
I
thing. Stand
don't
out
think
from the flock.
there's
I
any
like that.
one collection that's better
That
than
was
another.
very well
because,
said.
yeah, we all have our own idea of what, I love
Oh,
my
what-
collection.
yeah.
Somebody else might
Yeah.
not, but I absolutely, and I think everybody, has a great collection, no matter if
Yeah.
you collect dollar books or
There's
fucking
no right or
hikey
wrong
bangers.
way to collect.
yeah.
Unless you're just buying books and then burning them, then maybe that's the wrong way. But ultimately, that's still your money. So you do what you want until somebody else is having to buy your books for you. Nobody else gets to say what you like, what you should read, or how you should collect. And that's the thing. It's like I see so many videos, so many things out there where people get all, oh well, so and Reggie Cluck says this, or this guy says this. Why you listen? I mean, it's great if you want to watch them, if you find them entertaining, and you want to take pieces and nuggets of it, but don't follow what they do. Don't be a sheeple and follow the influencer lockstep and do whatever you're told. Fucking be your own man. That's what we're all about. Be a black sheep, man.
Collect what you love.
Exactly.
That's right. Like Digital Underground once said, do what you like.
Speaking of collecting what you like,
Nobody.
why don't we go ahead and let's start showing some stuff. Did you guys pick stuff up this week or?
I did.
Jesus.
After
did?
2 weeks. After 2
What?
weeks.
Oh, let's fucking go, Joe.
So let me shock you.
Shocking.
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Shock you.
With all
Here's
three
what I
fingers?
look
Like
at.
Rob told me the other night, he's too tired. Oh, that's
So,
that new
yes.
series that just came out, huh? I've been seeing those. Some of those covers are sick as fuck, dude. Like,
Right. So this one is the regular cover.
digging some of
This
those
one
covers.
this is my favorite cover. The Halloween cover.
That's not bad.
No, I thought it was cool, something different, right? Because it's hard to. There's a lot of the same shit over and over with symbiotes. And then this month they had the Marvel Zombies variants, so that one was pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of Eddie Brock Carnage. I like the Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah.
So hoping they bring that back pretty soon. And then these were cool. I didn't even know these were coming out because I don't get previews anymore, but I do subscribe to Creep Show. So Super Creep Show.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I'm sure this is an homage to something, but I don't know what. But the cooler ones were the variant covers. The Batman variant.
Oh,
Right?
that's
It's Batman. Dark Knight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Super Creep Show. And then this one, I don't know what this is an homage to. It's the 1 in 10 variant. I'm assuming something
Oh, that's
image
a,
related.
I think it's no. Actually, it might
Is that the
be
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Craven's-
Craven.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's cool. I get
think
all the covers for Creep Show.
Yeah, isn't that the one, Rob, with the tombstone in the background or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. That's at least the one that's coming to mind with that.
Yeah, that's the one I thought of.
Trade paperback 1 through 5. Hello Darkness, Jenny Frison goodness.
Oh, that's cool.
It's just like a horror anthology series. And this one, I just saw it on the shelf. I don't collect a lot of DC, but what I do is their older horror books. Like they had some cool older horror series. This is like an oversized House of Mystery,
Mm.
Oh yeah.
right? It's huge. It's a big ass book. I don't even know what's in it, but I saw it and I was like, dude, I gotta have
Are the
that.
doors foil doors, or is that just
No.
a shiny?
It's
Oh,
just shiny.
It's just
like,
okay.
I'm assuming
Yeah,
it may be glowing. Maybe it's glow in the dark, like this part.
That would be cool.
I don't know. I just got it yesterday, so. But yeah,
I'll have
I
to keep
have,
an eye out for those. It's my shop that I go to by work, they have a lot of those oversized books,
Yeah.
like the older ones. I'll have to keep an eye out for some of those ones for you.
it's hard as hell to like store them, but like I couldn't pass it up,
Yeah.
you know. So
What's up, JSS?
So what you need to do is get
That's-
yourself a magazine size box.
I have two already. The heavy duty like black plastic ones,
Mm-hmm.
but these ones I believe are too. It's either too wide or too tall. With these ones,
Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds like you need a milk crate.
yeah. I don't know. Usually, what I'll do is I'll turn them sideways and like put them in a CGC box. But
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
that's-
see those a lot at my one of my shops. The older, oversized books like that.
only the horror ones, right? That's all.
Yeah, I'll have
Because
to
I
keep an
have
eye out for those. Yeah, for those
I
horror
have
ones.
I have some Tales from the Crypt ones. I have some of the older Spider-Man ones. But I
Yeah.
just have nowhere to put them. So your turn.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll go because I'm gonna rip open these fucking blind bags. I haven't even opened them
Oh,
yet.
you saved them.
I've been sitting on them.
Shit.
I was gonna open them. I was gonna do it last night on the low grades, but then I forgot to get on the low grades. So you know, so that
We
goes.
didn't want you. We didn't want you anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's because I was watching the Dodgers go back to the World Series. That's why.
Hence, we didn't.
That's
want
what I
you.
was doing. Doreen, I don't want to hear it. Knock it off. I'm gonna start with this, just because. Well, this will get you going, Joe, because it's and JD too, because it's from Superman. Metamorpho. I found these. I like these superpowers. These DC superpowers toys. They're fairly cheap, and it's just the older style toy. You know, the character, whatever character it is. It's always
Dude,
the
I
older
always
style.
see those at Walmart.
I love them, dude. Like I've got quite a few of them now. I know on the back here they've got like a whole list, you know, the whole collection, I guess. I got to actually start seeing which ones I have and which ones I need because they got a whole shit ton of them on here. So yeah, I picked that up. I always look at those. The shop I go to, not my LCS. They always have those put out. So, I don't know if I want to. I guess. Well, no, I probably won't open this one. So I ordered this one because I saw it online and I had to have it because it's a Marvel Red Band. It's polybagged, but it's a new Punisher series.
Dude, Darth Punisher has been getting all the covers. Like I've been seeing a
Yeah.
lot of cool covers.
Yeah, there's some cool. Yeah, there's some really cool covers. I just saw this one, and then I saw this one, which I liked as well.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
cool.
actually might check this out and read it because yeah, it looks like a new series. So I'm kind of curious what's going on with Frank Castle these days. It seems like he's always trying to get fucking killed. So
No, that's because he's not Jake Gallows. If he was Jake Gallows, he'd be fucking super cool.
yeah, exactly.
You
So, yeah,
know
I
who
picked
Jake
those up.
Gallows is?
No.
He's the Punisher. He's the Punisher 2099.
Oh, I actually
I like
just
how-
picked up a
I like how
29.
Mike agreed with you, but had no clue what you were talking about.
Exactly. He's just like, oh, I didn't want to feel like he was dumb.
I
or
just
something.
trust Rob. That's why.
There you go.
I actually picked one of those up recently, like an older 2099 Punisher book. Then I got
Okay,
this
that's right.
one. I don't know why I ordered this. Maybe because the cover. I don't know. It's a Wonder Woman, All In Wonder Woman. We were just trashing on All In and fucking Absolute, and I ordered one. So I got that
They're
one.
just putting shit in your pull box and you're just buying it. That's
Probably
what's
right. They
happening.
actually forgot last week to give me my Superman, the Kryptonite Spectrum or whatever it's called. They forgot to give me my issue that I was, I told them, I said I want to order the series. It's a smaller series. I said just let me have the series, and they totally forgot one of my books. So I had to get it off the shelf.
See, real quick, there's a question from JSS Brooklyn
Oh, let's see.
about the Mark Spears Glow in the Dark books. I didn't know that there was actually two above that. I didn't know if there was. I guess there's a film that's covering the Glow in the Dark books. I don't know. I haven't seen one, so I haven't had a chance to play with it. But I would imagine that if it's a film covering it, it's just like the film on anything else. There's no answer other than careful.
Yeah. They have. Yeah, there's over 90 covers for this Halloween blind bag thing. There's yeah, the glow in the darks, all kinds of stuff. I haven't seen many of the glow in the dark ones, so that's cool that he pulled one of those.
Yeah. No, it's a
Um,
white cover. Okay, then I don't know.
Oh, it's a white
Are you
okay.
sure?
Oh, it's no. So, like, okay, it's probably like one of those white covers, like they do on the sketch cover. Sometimes they'll have a protective, a really thin white, semi-glossy paper that's there to protect it from getting scratched up. And those really, yeah, it is. You just kind of like you really carefully pull it from the staple, or you can. Sometimes they're perforated along the spine, or you can cut along the spine of it. But I generally just kind of very carefully pull it off, hold the book at the staple firmly while I pull that little cheap piece of paper off. That's just how I do it. But
speaking of Mark Spears, is this? Yeah, I did get this one, Superman at Crypto, because I love me some Superman since the movie came out. Superman's not a bitch in my eyes anymore.
Even though the movie was a flop.
I got this one because I thought for half a second that it was an Adam Hughes cover, but it's not. It's a Terry Dodson cover. Gotham City Sirens, Unfit for Orbit. It's part of the All In universe. Number one.
nice.
Yeah, I thought I looked at it. I was like, "Oh, that's Adam Hughes," and then I looked around for his signature, and I was like, "No, it's not." And I saw Dodson's name, but I like him too. I think he does fucking great work.
Dude, that's very similar style.
Yeah, I love his shit. So yeah, I grabbed that. I'm probably gonna check out the series, see how that one goes, and then I got my 2 weekly Doom covers: One World Under Doom, the regular cover, and the Dino cover. So got those, and then
Holy shit!
They do the Dino cover every week.
yeah, I just do the regular A cover, and I'm pretty sure it's the B cover. Is this the B cover? Yeah, this is the B cover. So I just do the A and B covers on that because there was so many when that series came out. There was so many covers, and then they broke it off into like Doom Academy, and there was like 3 different series going on under the umbrella of One World Under Doom. So I had to stop. I did like the first issue, and I was like, okay, that's too much. Like that's way too much shit. So yeah, I just do the A covers on those. I got a new board, so I can bag and board a comic book tonight. That's good. I have a lot to bag and board. Let's see. All right, let's see.
You've got a lot to bag and board, but only one bag and board.
All right, let's see the first. Oh, fucking shit.
Let's watch Mike destroy a comic book.
Yeah,
in front of our eyes.
watch me destroy this shit. Let's see. Here's the first. Oh, that's a cool one. Monster and the Wolf. That's a pretty dope cover. I like that. Oh, it's got all the. So hey, look at that. It's got all the covers on the back.
Well,
Oh,
it has
shit.
most of the covers. There's actually
yeah.
some secret. There's some secret ones too.
Yeah, secret ones. Now I'm gonna check every bag to make sure there's no golden ticket in there because
In the ticket. Actually, it should be inside the front cover potentially. So check inside the front and back cover. The idea was that by putting inside the cover, then nobody can feel through the poly bag to try to detect them.
oh yeah, because it was something like that before that people were doing that with, and they were.
Well, there was so Absolute Carnage when that came out a few years back. There was 10 issues, 10 copies of issue number 1 that had a sketch by Mark Bagley inside. I think there was only like 5 or 6 that were ever actually found or claimed. So there's still 4 more out there floating around somewhere.
Huh.
Like people just don't open the books. They'll put them in a bag in a border. They won't notice. And it just sits there.
Let's see what this one is. Yeah, there's some of these were some really cool covers. This one.
This is weird.
Oh, what homage is this for? Why am I blanking? Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that Star Wars cover. So that's cool. Let's see. No golden ticket. Yeah, I think there's like 8 or 9. I think there's like 8 or 9 left floating around out
What-
there. So
What do you get for the golden ticket?
you get a free slab, like a free graded book.
I don't know.
I don't know what it's one. Obviously, going to be one of his books, but I don't know which one. I don't know if you get to choose. It's like a web. You go on a website or something, and you put in the code, and I think you get to like choose between some books that he had. You know, it's a graded book. It looks like I'm going to be doing some trading with somebody. There's another one.
Oh, what the fuck?
So me and Sabrina are going to be trading because I know she's got a couple duplicates that I need. So, I don't even know why I bother with the fucking razor blade. Let's see. Well, that one's kind of
This
cool.
feels like Christmas morning watching your little brother open
I
presents.
know. And he's like, "Oh, more pajamas." What the fuck, Mom? Yeah, I wanted to wait. Yeah, I didn't want to. I've been sitting on these since fucking Wednesday. Oh, let's see what this one is. That one's kind of cool. Got that one. Nothing fancy yet. No goddamn ticket yet. I'm gonna write him a strongly worded letter. I'm gonna watch that live and I'm gonna go in the comments and say, "Hey, where's my golden ticket, buddy?" Oh, this one's cool. I've been seeing this cover a lot. I like this cover.
Well, that is cool.
Got that one.
I like that one. I like the last one too, the zombie one or the corpse lady.
Yeah, that one was cool. And let's see. One more. Yeah,
How
I saw
much-
some
how much
people
were
ordering
these?
like $6 a piece.
Oof.
I saw some people ordering like 200 or 300 issue like copies online.
God
Like it's
damn.
crazy. I thought I did 10 or 7, and I thought I was nuts. But oh, this one's kind of cool. It looks like kind of a creature from the Black Lagoon type thing, or some kind of creature like that. That's pretty dope. So yeah, that's the ones I got. No golden tickets, so no graded book for me. That's it.
Well, that is a creature cover. Show that creature cover again. I want to see that again. I have to wait for the lag to see it on my laptop. It's just the hand, right? It's the hand coming up.
Yeah, coming out of like the bathtub or something.
I like that one.
Yeah, it tells you. Yeah, it tells you which ones. I don't know if that one's like a. It's a card stock. So you have a card stock and a foil of this one, but I got the card stock.
I like that. That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, yeah, these. Yeah, I love his shit, dude. I mean, I'm gonna. I up the ante a little bit for the Christmas themed one that's coming out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I got my T-shirt. Still waiting on my CGC order. It's still haven't graded shit yet. It's been there. Come on, Joe. Hey, Joe, call your buddies over there and tell them to fucking speed it up.
My butt, Rob. If anybody has any pull with them, it's Rob.
Well, one of you two needs to fucking get them on the phone. And
I'm waiting on mine. So
Rob's like a fucking gold member over there. Like, he can get anything done.
no,
I know
I'm
the-
waiting
yeah,
on mine, and they raised the price on one of my books. So
yeah, I know they're doing one of those deals right now where it's like if you send in the like minimum 15 books or 10 or 15. I think they knocked it down to 10, but you get like a pretty like a deal. They cut you a little bit of a discount.
$2 off.
Send you the bulk amount. It's like a minimum of 10, I think. But you save quite a bit of, once you add it all up and shit, you save. And if you have a credit with, if you haven't used your credit, if you have, a member or whatever, then you could use that. Yeah, because I want to send in some stuff again, some Silver Age shit next time. Because I'm going for those fucking 0.5s. I'm gonna have the Rob's Fat Stacks wall of 0.5s fucking just all the way to fucking across. Shit just falling off.
you need your
pages.
0.5s. I got my 9.9, my 9.9, my 9.9, my
Yeah.
9.9.
See, I'm going the opposite.
See, after the last episode, I went on eBay and I was like, okay, let me see how much 0.5s go for, right? But there was like the cheapest 0.5 they had was like $50. It was just like
Yeah.
some random older Marvel book.
It can vary because there's a lot of reasons a book can be a 0.5. So,
Yeah.
I mean, a 0.5 is just an incomplete book. So
Yeah.
you could have a book that's missing an interior page. And once you grade it, it could be a 9.8 from the exterior, perfectly fine, but it's missing a page on the interior. Okay. Or cut out an ad from the inside of a page. It's a 9.8. That 9.8 now is a 0.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do too. Is get like I want to start sending in like cleaner books, like where the cover's real nice, everything, and just do something to make it a 0.5, and have like a nicely, presentable book that's a 0.5. So people are like, "What the fuck is that? Why is it a 0.5?" Let me tell you. Let me show you the page that I cut out.
You need to figure out like a process, right? Like a certain series of things you have to do to get a book to 0.5. That way you can replicate it every time you send your book in to guarantee the 0.5.
Remove a
You know what
page.
I mean, like
Every
remove a
single-
page, crumple it up, pour some fucking Kool-Aid on it, maybe burn a
Have to be
corner
like
with your
this.
lighter.
You can remove a page. You can remove whether you want to remove an interior, you want to remove the back cover, whatever you want to. Those things are super simple. Will guarantee you every single time because it's an incomplete.
Yeah.
But I have books with like cover detached and all that stuff. They're not 0.5s.
But that's because it's all still there.
It's all still there. It has to be missing
So,
something.
okay, right? A detached cover only means that you can't get above like a 2.0.
Yeah.
But if the book's all there, it's all there. The difference is with a 0.5, when you remove that back cover or you remove a page, you don't send that in with it. You don't then put that page in there and close it. If you do, it'll get graded, and that then's a fault. But if you take that page out and you submit it missing, now you've submitted an incomplete book, and that will get a 0.5 100% of the time.
Yeah, that's how my Air Pirates was. I detached the cover, did all this stupid shit to it, and it came back at 1.8. And I was fucking pissed. But now all I need to do now is just rip a page out, and I'm gonna send it back.
Now
What
Mike
if you
knows
rip
that
like half a page? Just rip like half the page off.
See, but Mike, well, it's still if you lift half the page, it's missing. It would still be a 0.5. Yeah, it's incomplete.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good
because
to know.
mine has a big circle cut out in one of the pages.
That's why people will do. That's why a lot of people will submit their Hulk 181s and they'll get that green label because otherwise it'd be a 0.5 because it's missing the Marvel value stamp. It's incomplete.
Right.
Yeah.
Now Mike's got to figure out how to get himself a 0.3 from CBCS.
Oh, I'm still. Yeah, I'm looking
at a 0.1.
I'm looking around for those because I'm gonna do that, dude. That's gonna be. I'm gonna have this fucking wall of just 0.5, 0.3,
Trash.
0.1.
A wall of trash.
It's gonna be beautiful. Hey! Collect what you love. We just talked about
right.
this. You better stop it.
Yes. Collect trash.
The-
You're like a
the
fucking
low-
raccoon.
The low grade crap.
But like you were talking about, like looking on
Well, that would
eBay
be
for
great. That would be a
the
great
cheapest-
actual logo. Is we take the Gotham City logo he's got now, and then we take Mike and we turn him into a raccoon, the old trash panda. And
Yes.
he's superimpose that then on top of the Gotham City Comics logo that's in the
Yes.
background. That would be phenomenal.
That is
Yeah.
an amazing idea. I love that.
Oh, that would be
'Cause-
okay. We're gonna work on that. Yeah, we're gonna.
A raccoon with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth in a dumpster, holding a slab
Ouch.
with the city in the background.
Oh,
Little
that's
LCD
dope.
a little the store in front of it's comics on the store. And he's in the dumpster. I mean,
Oh, that would be
I used to have to
awesome.
do that like when I used to long time ago, back when I was, still like just out of high school and I was working at Music Land. I was in charge of the spinner racks, and that was one of the jobs I had to do is pull the old books off and then tear the covers and take them out, throw the books in the dumpster. Send back just the
Wow.
top cut. You'd send back just half the cover, and it's not what
You
you get
reimbursed,
credit for them. Yeah, you get credit
Yep.
for them, but you tossed all the rest.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I hate myself today for all the books that I did that to. But then I remember that it was the 90s, and so it didn't really matter.
Yeah, you did it
For
because
the
you
most
had to.
part, right?
I do it on purpose. I do it for fun.
Right. Well, I did it was my job, and I wasn't
Yeah.
collecting comics yet at the time.
I
But
still think we should bring Shredder Sundays back and start shredding books again, like we did before, and we pissed off half the community. That was fun. But no, you were talking earlier about finding like cheap, 0.5s on eBay and shit. I would do that for a while. I was buying $20-$25 books, but they were 9/8s. I would just type in 9/8 and just go lowest price, and I was finding books for. I got the Batman 497 in a 9/8 for $25 on eBay, like 5-6 years ago. Me and Robert were just like, let's see what we can find for $25. We're not spending more than $25, and it had to be a 9/8. And we found some cool stuff
because that's not even case cost anymore. Like case cost now is like closer to $40.
Yeah,
by the time you get through everything. But yeah, like those are the best. I don't know. It's just fun doing that whole thing. Like searching for 0.5s just to kind of piss you off. Like was the joy of my night last weekend. I couldn't find anything, but it still was fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm always looking for any kind of 0.5. I mean, just to have I want to just have a giant collection of them.
You get yourself your Batman Adventures 12 in a 0.5 yet?
Not yet. I'm going to see what it's coming back as because it's at CGC right now, so it's not coming back at 0.5. But I will get another copy, and it will be
just get one of the reprints. Cut a page.
Forget the DC. No, you can't get just the regular facsimile one. What you need to get is one of the DC dollar book reprints. So
I have one.
Yeah,
like the Image first.
The Batman Adventures 12. They did the dollar books on them. They did a dollar book version of.
Yeah,
Batman
it says dollar
Adventures 12.
comics on.
Yeah, dollar
on
comics
top
on the top.
Yeah,
And the paper in it is like really crap. And it's so crap, in fact, that as I've gone through it, because I have a copy of that one, it's like I have at one point the page is like two pieces of paper joined together. It's like they just had like the end of their rolls of their paper that they were running, and so they kind of like taped it. It wasn't really taped, but they somehow used some kind of method to join it together. But there was a seam in the paper right through the middle of the page, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, that is so janky." But I guess you paid $1 for it. Who cares?
Yeah.
From a reader standpoint, that's the one that you make into because then it's super low grade. It's only $1 to begin with, the shittiest paper possible, and then you get the 0.5 on that. There you go.
Yeah, I should do that because I have at least 2 or 3 copies of that book. Every time I see, if I see it at a dollar bin, I'll just grab it, or at a 50-cent bin,
Well, I'd be surprised unless it's. I mean, the dollar. For a while, the dollar copy of that book was going for like $20 or something.
Oh yeah.
The ones that there's a ton of also out there. I mean, that book's been redone. Fan Expo redid that book for every year for years as one of their exclusives that they had. John Boy would do a different variant cover on every year.
Well, it's like The Walking Dead #1 when they were doing the I forget what con was doing all the variants every year. Like there's so many variants for Walking Dead #1.
Yeah. Batman Adventures 12 was like that. Now Fan Expo's been doing Mad Love the last couple of years.
Oh really?
Yeah. So now there's a bunch of different reprints, different covers, convention exclusives with different covers for Mad Love. They're all John Boy Myers covers and stuff, but I'll pick them up. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go to you then, Rob. Let's see what you picked up this week.
I showed my pickups like on my Monday haul and yesterday. So I'm going to show something different. I have a box next to me that's books that I have to go through here for Comics Curing Cancer. These are all books that are going to be coming up. So like there's somebody sent us some nice Invincibles #16, which I know this is a first appearance of somebody who's rumored to be coming up potentially in the show. Invincible 17, 18, and a lot of these are like $20 books. Some of them are $40, $60.
Yeah.
Invincible's 34. Like I think this one's 63. I think it was like shows
Oh,
up like
that's cool.
a $60 book or something.
I regret never jumping on that series. Like I
Yeah.
totally missed the boat.
It's
This
a
one,
super popular.
this book is
Yeah.
going to be really hard to figure out what it goes for because this book is the 1 in 50 variant of number 75. It goes for in a 9.8. It goes for thousands of dollars. It's retail. It sells for like $300 raw, whatever. But this one not only has some spine ticks, but you can see it's got some tape masking.
Yeah.
It's on the cover, and the back cover's got some abrasion stuff. So it's like a 5.0 graded copy, probably, if you were to grade it out. So it's gonna be interesting to see what it goes for, but it's probably still a $40-$50 book, which is cool. We got this one's 130. I don't know. Well, it's 100 and something. God, whatever cover it is. So we got some Invincible books. Got a 1 in 50 Amazing Spider-Man #1.
That's nice.
Who's the artist on that?
This was I'm trying to remember. This was a throwback. I'm trying to remember if this was might have been a Perez throwback. I don't remember off the top of my head. I can look it up for
Yeah,
you
that's a cool cover though. No, it's good.
because I have a copy in my collection as well. First Nightwing.
Yeah.
Radioactive Spider Gwen, Ghost Spider #1. This is the volume.
And
First time she uses Ghost Spider. This is the Art Germ Virgin variant, signed by Art Germ.
Oh, nice.
And these are all books that you're giving away on your show.
No. These are books that have been donated for Comics Curing Cancer.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you the book. I'll show you the books that some of the books like what we gave away today. It'll still blow your mind.
Yeah, I know. It's like
Shazam,
Yeah, that's a good one.
wow, that's a good one. Yeah.
1 in 500, X-Men Red.
Wow.
This one is in low grade because somebody's written on it, but hey,
That's my kind of book.
First Gambit in print. Chris Claremont signed X-Men.
Oh, nice.
Again, low grade, but first this is first Sinister.
Yeah.
First Jaime Reyes as Blue Beetle.
Oh, nice.
And the variant. And then you got these two are part. I know this is first Stormbreaker. I can't remember if this is first or second Beta Ray Bill. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's probably second.
I think it's
Spider-Man Black Cat Dodson book.
Yeah, I have that one. I love that. That's one of my favorite Spider-Man covers.
First Lady J.
Oh, nice.
And there's a bunch of signed books in here and stuff. But so, anyways, those are some of the things that are like I've got to go through this week and price out and see what they're at.
Yeah.
I'll show you though. Today we gave away just to blow you away. Here's the books that they didn't get mailed out yet because I was still waiting for addresses. But here's what we got it. We gave away today, right? So we gave away. Go ahead, Mike. Pull it up a little bit.
Yeah, make him big. There you go.
Yeah. So gave away some old Action Comics, right?
Ooh, nice.
Nothing exciting there. First, Mother Superior, Captain America. First Doomsday, first print.
Yeah.
First print, not eighth print.
Captain America 108. So first 10 issues of Marvel Captain America. We gave away Avengers 59, first appearance of Yellow Jacket. Submariner 19, first appearance of Stingray. And then somebody else got this Deadpool David Nakayama.
Oh, nice.
Trash.
First appearance of Jet Black. signed by Dean White.
See, my point is like this is the shit that you give away. Most people would
Yeah.
like love to have these things in their collection, and you're giving them away.
Yeah, first Cersei. Oddly enough, first Stormbreaker.
There we go.
First Terrax the Tamer. And then this was the big book of the day that got pulled out. Black Lightning number
Oh,
1.
yeah.
First appearance of Black Lightning. First ongoing series for an African American hero under DC's
Yep.
label. First appearance of Tobias Whale.
Yeah.
Nice.
I loved that show when it was on. I remember I found that book at the LA Fair. They had a booth, and that was one of the books he had. And yeah, I loved that show. That show was awesome.
Yeah, so that's the stuff that we gave away today.
That
Yeah.
you gave away. I don't know how many times I need to say that, but like you give these away. Like it's crazy.
That's why you motherfuckers should be watching this show every Saturday, dude. Because you can be getting one of these books in the mail. What the fuck?
I just got a bunch of books. Like I get things like I find things, I'll pick them up, and that kind of terms. I like being able to give away Silver Age books and stuff, and Bronze Age books. Anybody can give away recent modern variants, and obviously we do give some of those away. But like I just picked up a nice run, or a bunch of books, probably like 20 books of original Captain Marvel, all in very very fine condition. So 7.0 to 8.0 range, great looking books. Captain, from the 1950s Captain Marvel stuff, which is going to be great giveaway books. As well, some of the adventure books, like I said, Captain America. What a recent Captain America, aside from the books, the Steranko covers, they're not that expensive. I mean, I pick up a lot of those books. I mean, they are some of the more expensive ones I give away, but I can get them sometimes for as low as $15 a book.
Yeah. Yeah, those are good. Those are good books to.
Yeah, sometimes I can bundle. I usually will try to bundle them and stuff with other books, but then I also have fun stuff in there too. So, Joe, I've got like probably 15 copies of X-Force 1 to give away, and
Right.
Yeah.
sometimes
I got a whole
sometimes
long box of those to give away.
yeah, for a while I had, and I think I might still have 1 or 2 copies left, but I had like the McFarlane Gunslinger Spawn number 1 and some of these things, because I would do for I can find lots, usually where like sometimes a lot of these shops, they buy a bunch of books and they'll have a block of 10, 15 copies of the same book that you can buy from one of these shops. They're just selling them for $1 a book or something, just so they can get their money back on them and move on. And so then I can get some of those books and then periodically sprinkle one in here and there type of thing.
Yeah, my LCS, they have a huge dollar bin section and they have a 50-cent bin section. So if you want really cheap books, they have that too, like everything.
Yeah, but generally, I mean, there will be exceptions, but generally what I'm going to find in a 50-cent bin are loads of like 90s and independent books that I don't know. And there might be
couple copies of Terrifying Crimson Bat in there, stuff like that.
There might be 2 or 3 books in the entire 27 long boxes that have value of like $5 or $6, but I don't have time to dig for those. So
yeah, the Terrifying Crimson Bat, all you're going to find is issue number 1 because they're never going to get past that. So
right,
did they finally? I don't know.
Those. One of our shops, they do like a fill a short box for they either do it for $75 or I know they used to do it for $30. $30, you fill up a short box, and because they would buy these huge collections. It's Comic Book down in like Manhattan Beach. It's awesome place. Yeah, they do it every once in a while. They'll buy huge collections and they'll It'll be $75 fill a short box, which is still, I mean, because they tell you just stack them underneath, stack them however you want in that box, as long as they all fit in there and they're not falling out. $75. I mean, you're getting, you can fit as many books as you can in there.
How many books on average do you think fit in the short box?
125.
And if you,
course you
if
would
you go
know.
with me and Tony, you probably get
It'll still vary depending upon whether you're putting
Yeah.
them all in the same direction, whether you alternate front to back, how many of them are thick books versus. I was just going to vary, but I mean,
Yeah.
in my head, it's
On
always
average.
it's been somewhere between 130 to 100. I mean, 120 to 140 typically. So I just usually go with 125 when I'm counting boxes.
So if
figure
you're
out.
paying $75 for a short box full of books, that's not bad.
No.
No.
And first you stack them flat on the bottom until then when you're putting books in, as long as they're hitting the top of that, because that's what they say. The guy will say, hey, stack them underneath. Tony actually taught me that. He's like, dude, stack them underneath first, get it to where it's flush with the top of the box, then you fill it front to back. And then you're putting them in the sides and all this stuff.
Wow.
But here's your thing.
Wow.
Then what you got to do is you take them, you take face to face, and you put them in there, because then the thick
More
part of the
space.
bend and the thick bend, they both have, on the thin part and the thick part of the comic book, and it prevents it also from doing the rotation and everything else. So
yeah. And I found cool stuff at that place, because we would go, me and Tony and Robert would go to the flea markets, and then we'd go hit up comic book, and they would have, it was either $30 or $75, and it was still a good price. When it was 30, it was great because I was doing 2-3 short boxes, but I was finding, almost complete runs of Green Lantern, and obviously it's the newer stuff,
of course,
the Rebirth, but still Green Lantern, Green Arrow, almost a complete run in there. I found a whole run of Batman 66 when they did the regular Batman 66 series. I found the whole run minus I think 2 in there.
yeah, I shouldn't joke about the fact that nobody reads them, because then I did actually was at a booth when I was at this toy store or toy show this last week, and I asked the one of the vendors if he had a particular series, and he looked at me like, nobody collects that. I said, well, I do. Or I want to, but the problem is nobody seems to carry it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, because I found some cool stuff, that I'd like to fill, but I don't know. I've never seen that. It's all just random. It's all mostly indie stuff, and it all goes back to trying to find them in the shops, because you got to go online and find them. But that's why I like hitting those dollar bins, because you find the random weird shit, and sometimes you'll find some cool stuff. I mean, I found Batman 66, all that stuff. So yeah, I like when shops do that, because it helps them get rid of fucking shit and helps me fill up my room, and I got to make the room bigger. Then I have to move into Joe's house and start using all those walls back there behind him.
Oh, dude, my shit is so full already. I have to get rid of so much stuff. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
If you could see it to the sides of me, there's shit piled everywhere. I just pushed it to the sides.
Time for an outbuilding.
Yeah, because I already have this whole room full. I'm on the second story, mind you, and I have 25 short boxes. I don't even know how many CGC
It's
boxes.
funny that I just said outbuilding, and all of a sudden that my phone pinged with an email announcement. it's from the shed guy that I've got it outside to hear what his quote.
Yeah, I have to build something outside where I have a whole nother thing. Otherwise, I got to sell all my shit. It's ridiculous at this point. But
I mean, even if you get one of those, those tough sheds and stuff, I had thought about that for a while. Just getting just a basic, tough shed or something like that. Something that's weatherproof and.
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out. I'm gonna build a tiny house, I think, where I can just put all my shit.
Yeah, that's what I just sent off a quote for, was for an 8x12 shed with high enough for it goes up
A loft area.
With a loft area at the back. Yeah, so I could have a loft there, and so yeah, that'll be good. I gotta replace my.
Yeah.
I have an old. I have a Rubbermaid cheap ass shed that was that's a 8x6 that doesn't have enough room in it for everything. I'm tired of paying for the storage locker, and then I had bought a little 6 foot by 4 foot shed that I thought I could squeeze in between my fence and that shed. But when I got it, and after I set the pad and everything for it, then I went and I looked at the instructions, and I assumed that you assembled it all from the inside, but no, you have to be able to assemble it from the outside, which means I have to have clearance all around it to actually work.
Yeah.
It means I can't put it like in an area that's only with a 6-inch gap between the shed and the other shed and this and that. I'm like, oh, this is.
Yep. The struggles of being a hoarder, right?
Well, in this case, it's like part of it's, but it's the fact that some of the stuff that I used to just store in my garage, I can't, that's where I put my comics now. So it's like, okay, so now those things got bumped because I don't use them very often. Or I have a bunch of camping supplies and stuff when we used to go camping with the scouts. So it's like, okay, this is good stuff. I mean, some of it I'm going to donate to the scout troop, but there's still some stuff that I want to have for emergency supplies purposes,
Right.
And
stuff you might need.
Yeah, then there's stuff that's my kid's stuff from when he was living at school, and so when he eventually moves out, he'll need all his stuff, and there's
all of our things, and the storage of them.
Well, but here's the thing, right? The big thing that takes up a lot of space for me is my party supplies for my big barbecue, because I have like 65 or 70 folding chairs. I've got like 6 different ice chests. I've got 5 of those big 5-gallon drink containers. I've got 12, like 7 or 8 folding tables. The big folding tables stuff. So I got all that stuff, these party supplies that I use once or twice a year. That I don't want to be the storage locker. I can't pay that for that every $120 a month, every single month. I'm done with that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean,
that's one thing about like moving into this house that I'm so glad is we had 2 storage units and it was just bleeding money, right? I don't have any storage units anymore. I don't have any spare room here at the house, but I no longer have to pay all that money for storage. So that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the shed will basically, calculation, the shed will pay for itself in like 2 years, but.
Yep. All right, gentlemen, are we done for the night?
I think that's about going to wrap it up. I mean, we're
getting into old man territory, talking about sheds and whatnot. So I feel like,
well, we started off talking. We already started. Look, what's for a show called Saturday Night Comics. We've talked about fantasy sports. We talked about football. We did show some comics.
Yeah, we did, and
we talked about collecting philosophies a little bit from the low grade perspective. But then we're back on to sheds and yard maintenance. I don't know what kind of mower you got there.
That's why we renamed it the shit.
Are you using that John Deere or are you using that Binford 4000?
There you go, Binford. Yeah, that's why we changed the show to it's the shit show with Mike and Joe, because that's what it is. We just wherever the fuck it goes, that's where it goes. We just follow.
Yeah, all over the place. It was fun though. Thank you, Rob, for being here tonight. We appreciate it.
I love when you're on.
Did you guys see the Joe? You might see. I don't know if you saw it. The Frankenstein monster and the Bride of Frankenstein art pieces, 11x17s that we got for C3.
No, I did not.
Oh,
I have been off the internet. I've hardly been on the internet at all for the past month.
Hey, Joe, you better go to the bank and take a loan out, dude. You're gonna want to get.
Well, there's these, and then I got another artist who just contacted me, who is he's doing a zombie 11x17 zombie.
I'm broke, dude. I can't even look at it.
Oh yeah, you can.
Check this out.
I have to wait for payday every 2 weeks to pick up my comic books from LCS. I'm broke.
Wow, that's dope.
So it's 11x17 inks, and then it's going to be partnered up with its partner.
Wow. And that's the classic from the classic movie, huh? The old black. Wow.
You know what's funny is I still to this day I watch mostly free television. So I watch Universal Horror a
There you go.
lot. So
There you go.
I mostly
There you go,
watch
Mike.
like black
Lego
and white
Batman.
horror movies.
Oh, that's dope too.
And Lego
So
Joker.
I watch a lot of like the old Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, all those old
Yeah,
horror
those are the
movies.
good
Like,
ones.
Oh yeah.
they are the good ones. Like
The
the
Universal
old
monsters
Universal
can't go
horror.
wrong.
Oh, so good.
These
Oh,
these
they
Mike,
still
these are 9x12. So they're smaller.
And this is from part of the auction.
Yeah, these are part of the art auction things that we
Yeah.
have. We have a bunch of sketch covers.
Ooh, that's cool.
Snake Eyes.
And when is this
Like,
again? When is this all
Lego
happening?
piece.
Next,
Next week, next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the art auction will be Saturday afternoon, and then Sunday is the comics and collectibles.
oh, okay.
That's mine. This will be available. Look at that first shocker. Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
For first Mystique,
Oh, nice.
Motu. Nice remark on that Titans. Yeah, there's gonna be multiple art auctions and hangs. And actually, Joe, if you're interested,
You're
at
killing
all,
me.
what? No. So I'll tell you, I'm giving you. It's like one of the ways to get something if you want inexpensively. Oftentimes, so Friday night overnight. So technically Saturday morning, starting at like midnight Eastern time. Katie K-pop is doing a show, and she has a lot of artists on that are doing live drawings and commissions and stuff. And a lot of times that overnight stuff, just because the viewerships are lower, there's incredibly low stuff, low price stuff sometimes available. Just to let you know if you're on a budget. There's always something. Sometimes what's great is that we have so much stuff in reality that there's always something at somebody's. Oh yeah, Joe. She wants to see if you want to hang and draw. There you go.
Oh Jesus.
Katie, that means yes. That means he would love to slide up in his DMs later and get that going. That would be. I'd watch that.
My artwork is embarrassingly bad. It's not the greatest.
No,
but yeah,
okay.
sure.
But
I like
you know
Katie.
what?
Katie's awesome. So yeah, if Katie wants, yeah, sure, why not?
We have lots of different varieties of talent stuff that participate
Yeah,
in the stuff.
I'm
So
like fifth grade, like 12-year-old child level in that
Look,
artwork.
I even participated one year, and I don't even do that well. I found a way to screw up hand turkeys. I'm just saying.
Yeah. See. Yeah, you need to get on her show. You need to get on the show, Joe. She fucking loves your art. I'm glad somebody does.
I mean,
Hey,
I give it away for free. So
that MF Doom whatever fucking thing you did, that very
So if
first
you-
piece you did.
if you look, somebody posted what's his name? Posted some artists in him today. It was incredibly awful. And I saw it and I was like, oh Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's out there. So
Yeah, I like it. I mean,
yeah. It's free. I mean, you can't complain about free, right?
yeah.
Well, you can, but that's you're stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna
The thing for me is like I hope when these people open the shit that I send them, they open it and they're like, wow, this guy actually took the time to paint this. Then he took the time to go to the post office and paid to send this to me. Like, and I hope that makes them laugh. Like, if that alone happens, I'm good with it.
when you send me stuff, the mailman comes up and I go, oh, that's the wrong address. Take it back. I don't want it.
I don't want this trash. Go away.
Now,
That doesn't look anymore.
and now, if I send something to Mike now at this point, he's going to be questioning it now. So,
Well, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm gonna check out that. I'm gonna be on the damn auction all weekend. I'm gonna be looking at Lego Batman stuff. Look cool.
there's a couple Harley pieces I know that you're.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
that's what I'm eyeballing.
So I'll tell you the other thing that's up, even like, I'm going to take this last plug if I may.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on. Let me get it. There it goes. All right. So let me go ahead and share this screen.
There's 2 people watching. Make sure you plug.
I know. I will.
It's Katie and Katie's other account.
People could,
One
People
of them is
might-
me.
people might watch in the rewind. It could happen. I know it doesn't happen a
Okay.
lot, but so
Good.
comicscuringcancer.org. That, of course, is our site where during the event you'll be able to go to make payments for stuff. You can also get links to get the art book and the Crow exclusive that we have, as well as our merch shop. But going on right now, started earlier today, in the items tab is our community heart project. So a lot of these were done by various community artists, or a few by some professional artists, or they're wooden hearts that were designed and painted on, and they're up for auction right now. So there's a Harley Quinn one there, Mike. Look at that. No
Ooh, I didn't
bids on
see
it.
that. I was actually on the website earlier today. I did make a donation today because
Nice.
I noticed I was in your stream and I saw somebody else did. A couple people were, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get on there. So yeah, I made a donation because we're kind of dealing with that stuff here right now. My mother-in-law, it's kind of came back. It's come back, so she's going back to treatment and stuff. But yeah, so that yeah, I donated some to that.
Nice.
But yeah, I didn't see that, so I'm gonna go back on tonight and check
The heart,
that out.
the hearts are there. And then Joe, the ultimate chance at a baller, if you like to play raffles sometimes. During my show, only slaps next week, for as little as a $25 donation to Comic Screen Cancer, you can get your name on the wheel, and you can get a chance to win a Fantastic Four 52, first appearance of the Black Panther in a 5.0. It's an over $500 book.
For $25.
Every $25
Not a bad deal.
you donate, you get another entry onto the wheel.
Oh, on the website. Oh, that's what I did today. I donated 25.
So during my show,
Mike doesn't understand. Explain it. Yeah.
so we appreciate your donation today.
Make another
Fill that
donation
gap
on his
Yeah.
show.
Oh, next
during my
week.
show. Yeah, next week during my show.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will do it next week as well.
you'll get. Yeah, we'll be doing the Black Panther first. We also have a 9.4 graded first Black Lightning, and then we also have a 6.0 first appearance of Black Cat, graded and signed by Marv Wolfman.
Wow.
So yeah, there you go. What's my show again? Yeah. Does he know
Yeah.
about
So
it?
for those of you that are gonna watch this, better be watching this shit when it goes up tomorrow. Go on Comics Curing Cancer, donate,
Yeah.
get your fucking name in that raffle because my
Big
name's
shout
gonna
out
be on it. So,
Big shout out to Katie and her overnight crew. We appreciate her greatly.
yeah. Katie, we need to get you on one of these days. We need to make that happen. I don't care where you live.
She's in the chat. She could have been on. Right?
I know. Yeah. If I knew how to send
Next-
links and stuff like that.
Next
Oh, I
week
bet I
we
sent
should.
it in our club chat, so she has no.
Next week, Katie needs to be on the show. She can do our show, and then I'll
Next
do her
week,
show.
no. Next
do a
week
trade.
she's gonna be. Next week she's doing Comics Curing Cancer.
Okay, well, the week after that, she can do our show. I'll do her show.
She'll probably be napping at this time
paint-
next week because she's gonna
I'll
be
paint
up
some
all
shitty
overnight.
Yeah, they're doing one of those old like telethons on TV, like the call this number.
Well, we bounce it around to different
Standing
channels.
by.
Jerry, what is it? What's
Yeah.
that guy's name? The
And that's
Jerry.
what-
You know
that's
his
what-
name.
Jerry's kid, Jerry Lewis.
Yes, Jerry Lewis. The Jerry Lewis
Yeah.
telethon.
Dude, I used to have. I don't know where my dad got it from, but in the '90s, I had a green windbreaker that said "I skate for Jerry's kids." I don't know where he got it, but it was my favorite because I knew all about that stuff. So I was like, I wore it to school every day. I
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
fuck yeah. It said "I skate." It must have been some thing he got. I don't know where he got it, but it was the greatest fucking jacket in the world.
Oh,
It
I
said,
love
skate
that.
for Jerry's kids, right? It just had a big, just like this, but it said "I skate for Jerry's kids."
Oh,
It
I
was, it was
love
a
it.
bright green fucking windbreaker, but it was the coolest jacket ever. Oh man.
All
Okay,
right.
gentlemen.
There you go.
It is time to go. We've been here long
Yeah.
enough.
Joe
Yeah.
is turning into a potato.
Yes, it's past
Yeah,
my
so-
bedtime.
Yeah, so find Rob's Fat Stacks on everything. Only Slabs on Saturdays at 11:30 a.m.
Comics
West
curing
Coast
cancer
Guide,
all the
Comics
time.
Curing Cancer on Instagram. Go to their website, donate. Let's fucking kick cancer's ass because it sucks a dick, a big bag of dick. So, and they're doing the Lord's work. These guys and Katie and all these people, they're doing the Lord's work. They're trying to help, raise awareness and get rid of this fucking shit. So, do that, and then Joe, where are we looking for you at?
Nowhere.
Besides-
No one should look for me. Forget my name.
Go,
Look for
yeah.
my-
Go find Zombie Joe Comics on Instagram.
Don't.
Gonna
don't
make
do
him
it.
start posting his artwork.
You'll find him in the winner's circle in fantasy football.
Yeah, he's gonna be posting a first appearance of Black Panther pretty soon. So go look for that. He's gonna have some cool artwork next weekend that he's gonna buy from
Yeah, is he?
from the auction. Yeah, Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein.
You say so.
Yeah, and then Joe's gonna be here every Saturday night, fucking around with us. And
And then you can come and find out.
yeah, you can come fuck. We can fuck around and find out what the fuck's gonna happen to you. And then me, Gotham City Comics, Instagram, YouTube, everything. You can come fuck around and find out with me too when I decide to show up. But yeah, that's where you can find me. I'm trying to post. I'm just too fucking lazy.
Right.
I'm just-
Same.
I got fucking too much shit. I got shit comics all over my floor and couch that I need to get organized and finally bagged and boarded. So
I've got all my comics, plus I've got all these comics for C3. Come on. And I'm still cranking out three pieces of content a week, plus showing
yeah, but you're
showing
a
up on your
professional.
stuff. Come on.
You're a professional. I have all kinds of ADH, whatever you want to call ADH with every letter you can think of. And thank you to everybody that was watching tonight. Katie, you're the fucking. I'm gonna tell Sabrina to send you a little care package. You're the fan of the night. You had the most comments and the most interaction. So I'm gonna make Sabrina send you some of her shit because she doesn't need it. So, all right, we're losing Joe, so we're gonna fucking end this. Thanks everybody, and we will see you next Saturday at the same time. Thank you.